Hello all. Right, I've done this a couple of weeks ago. It seemed to go down well, and I said I'd do them. If I've got time, I'll do them. All right, so this is my week running on the exchange from me and Vincent. We've decided to call him Vincent. Bob Keane, you won. Well done. Right, so my week last week actually started last Friday. Because what happened was I got a job from from one of our end user customers, and they said, "Can you load some gear on Friday morning? It needs to be delivered to Gatwick at 7:30 on Monday morning, so it needs to be there early." I went, "Yeah, sure, no problem," because nothing runs on a Friday, does it? No. Then Friday afternoon on the way home, I get 4 phone calls from the Laura Ashley mob because they're having their closing down sale. "Can you deliver a sofa? Can you deliver a bonquette? Can you deliver a chest of drawers and all this?" And I'm going, "Yeah, I can do that. Yeah, fine." Because this job that I get at this firm, they never load me up with much. It's normally one pallet or a bits and pieces. So I've rung Jem and I said, "Okay, as long as they don't load me up, how much you find?" And she went, "Ah." So I think it's a full van. Oh my God. So I said, "Well, I'm just going to have to wing it." This doesn't count as co-loading, by the way, because obviously I'm loading that customer's stuff on the Friday and I'm going to deliver it on Monday, and in the meantime I'm using the space in the van just because, and they're all end user customers, so as a result of which doesn't matter. So anyway, I've got back there on a Friday, sure enough, piles of aluminium ducting and stuff and boxes. I'm like, oh God. I end up filling up 2/3 of the van, strapping it up on one side. Then I'm down to then Saturday morning down to Laura Ashley's in the morning, picking up sofas for people, going, "Don't worry about the back of the van. It might look a bit, but I'll make sure." People were lovely, good as gold. So Saturday, I picked up a sofa from Dunstable, dropped it off to Dunstable, and then up to Milton Keynes, and I picked up the bonquette, which is like an ottoman thing, like a bench. It's a padded bench that you open up and put stuff underneath it. And I also had to pick up a bookcase and pick up something else, and I dropped them free. Bang, bang, bang. I made a bit of a ricket because they're all local deliveries, they're all fine, and they paid decent dough, 60 quid a go. I had 4 of them. But the last one, the woman was in Rickmansworth, and I was like, that's a little bit further. And in a private estate with a barrier. There's one in Rickmansworth, posh place, and it's all these posh houses. I probably could have charged her a little bit more money, but as it was, I started at 10 o'clock in the morning, I finished at 3, it wasn't too bad. Then I came back home on a Saturday to take my new delivery, which we'll see about next week. Sunday off, bit of a bit of gardening, all that kind of stuff. Monday, I dropped that job over in Tesla, over by Gatwick Way, and smashed the back light of my van. Oh, God. I'm reversing, you've got the sun in your wing mirror, and I can't really see, but I've had a look, I know where I'm going. You get them sort of like metal bits and the floor, and you didn't see it, bang! No, I got out. It's like a jigsaw puzzle of red and clear glass. I've gone and got myself another lens off of eBay for 13 quid, but it's kind of damaged the back bit. I might have to get the whole thing changed. We'll see. But hey, what are you going to do? And then I have to go back for my invoices. I can't remember what I done on Monday. And then after that, I drove. Hang on a second. Yeah, done with Laura Ash, done that one. And then I just got just a little job. I can't remember, somewhere kind of local. Took me a little while to find it. And just delivering site furniture, couple of tables, couple of desks, couple of chairs. I can't even quite remember how this was, but it was from somewhere to somewhere, and I dropped it off and I went home. They're the only 2 jobs I'd done that day, but because one of them was an end user and because I'd stored over the weekend, they paid well. The second one paid me diesel, I was happy. Tuesday, got a phone call from a geezer. Can I pick up, so I've been on a job picking up air conditioning ducting from not too far from me, just the other sort of like Harpenden way. I went, okay, that's fine. That had to be dropped into Acton, or as it came across in the notes, delivered to Hackton. So I rang him up. I says, "I'm good, but I'm not that good." Firstly, there's no such place as Hackton, and secondly, a road name or a postcode or anything other than a rough idea of a London borough that doesn't exist. He said, "Yeah, I know, I'll send that through to you." It was cool. We got that one through. And then I drove all the way back from Acton. I didn't have any other jobs lined up. I was trying to find one. And I thought, well, rather than just sit here, I drove all the way from Acton in London to Milton Keynes to pick up a sofa, to move it round the corner. 60 quid. The way I figured that one was kind of like, if the job had been drive 2 minutes from Acton around the corner and then drive it 60 miles up to Milton Keynes, I probably would have got the same money. £1 a mile, 60 quid. So I drove all the way to Milton Keynes and then did the job for 3 miles and got the same money. So it wasn't ideal, but ideally I wanted one coming out of Acton to take me north, and then when I drop that, go and do the sofa, because the sofas you can do whenever you want. But I finished that one, and then one pinged up Dunstable to East London, came through. Amazon, oh God, Amazon, it was 3 pallets. But it was fine, in fairness. There was the big queue of trucks trying to get into gate number 1. I was straight up to gate number 2, where I was picking up from. I was early, they had it for me, whizzed it around to Amazon, took it offside. It's not always that painful, Amazon. They're not always that bad. Hermes isn't always that painful. Hospitals aren't always that painful. Just sometimes they are. And what happened then? Oh, and then that was that one, got that one on, and then, right, and then the air conditioning guy says, can you do the same job again the next day? I went, yeah, of course I can. Then I get a job out of my mate, round the corner from me, my mate Colin, and he says, right, he says, I've got one pallet, it's got to go down to Bournemouth. And I went, right. So I've got a job on for the morning, again, not co-loading. Don't go loads. But he said it's the same job again, so I've got space. It's only one pallet. He says, yeah. I said, and it's not heavy. He says, no. I said, fine, what I'll do, I'll pick your pallet up the night before, then in the morning I'll go and collect that guy's job, deliver it directly to site, not co-loading, and then do yours afterwards. It just means there's a little bit, it's just the pallets in the corner. He said, yeah, I'm fine with that, I'm cool with that, no problem. Of course, I get to the air conditioning place the next morning. The guy told me, same job again. No. Suddenly, these air conditioning ductings, I'm like, oh my God, no, how many we got? He says 7. I'm like, oh dear. But they went on fine. We went on with space, so it's okay. Turned over to Acton, dropped that one off, went down to Bournemouth, dropped that one off. That was Wednesday, wasn't it? And then on the way back, I got one coming out of Ringwood. I just had to deliver it to some Brixton Hospital in Slough. Got me diesel for that one, so that was good. Got the air conditioning, got decent money for running down to Bournemouth. My mate Colin looks after me, and then went back to Slough, Ringwood. That was Wednesday done. Oh, and then he rings me up. He says, "What you got for the morning?" I says, "Oh, nothing, mate. No problem." He says, "So I dropped the Slough, went back to Leighton Bus again, picked up 2 pallets for Thursday morning." Thursday morning. He goes on this. Thursday morning, we was off to E17 Walthamstow, and then Dorset. Dorset's a long way. The job came through, and I'm like, oh, that's nice. That's my day's money straight away. So even if I have to run there, run back empty, I'm kind of covered. I'm going to do a bit of diesel, but so I dropped off E17. I dropped that like 8 o'clock in the morning, and then Dorset. Oh, it's like 3.5 hours. One pallet. Got it on, got it off. Then I really want something coming back. I'm bidding on a couple of them, and then the dream one pings up, doesn't it? It pings up. It was 5 minutes away from where I was. We need a Luton van with a tail lift. Winner. Delivering to where? In the other side of Steve-O. By 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. Oh, lovely. Very nice. So I rung them up. I went, yeah. And I give them the right price. I didn't give them a backload price. I kind of thought it was 140 miles. I did them 140 quid. I reckon I could have gone dearer. But I thought, hang on a second. It's picking up. Who's going to be here? Storing overnight. Dropping off in the morning. You know, I'm taking, and another one was on there as well, and the guy rang me up, he gave me it, and I said, but then he turned around and he said, but you're going to have to, it's picking up between 2:30. He said picking up between 2:30 and 3. He says, so if you get there for 2:30, they'll probably start loading you about 3:15. I've gone, hang on. He says picking up between 2:30 and 3. I said, this is now turning into like 3:30, 4 o'clock, and I've got to go all the way back. I said, in the nicest possible way. With that in mind, I'm going to say no thank you. I've got another one which I'm hoping to get. And he said, all right, fine, no problem. Fortunately, I did get the other one, so that was fine. I got back on, what was that then? That's got to be Friday night. Was that Friday? Yeah, for a Thursday night, knackered. I got up, I'd driven at E17, Walthamstow, then all the way down to Dorset, then on the way back from Dorset, picked some stuff up, then brought it all the way back. I must have been driving for a good 9-10 hours. Which is, you know, I'm still on my time, even if, you know, we're driving time, I'm still okay, and you take your breaks and stuff, but long old day. And then Friday was a dream. Friday, I took that stuff over to Stevenage, dropped it off, and of course I had a Law Ashley coming out of Stevenage on a Friday morning, so that was over to Ware, dropped that one off. Spent the morning still trying, so I got up at 5 in the morning, spent 2 hours trying to communicate with the operator's licence people who said we still haven't received these documents, despite the fact that I have sent the documents. And they're going, if you don't send them soon, you're going to have to reapply. And I'm going, I don't want to reapply, but you can't ring them because of the COVID thing. And you are sending these people emails saying, please reply to tell me that you've got this stuff, and they don't. So I'll let you know how that one's going to go. But I've got all the emails. If they say you haven't sent it, I say I have. I can prove it. So then I'll drop that off into Stevenage. Then back to Laura Ashley's. They didn't open till 9:30, but I stood there in my high visibility vest, smiling nicely, ring on the bell. It's already paid for. I'm not buying anything. Can I collect it now? Yes, come in. So that went from Stevenage to Ampthill, and then Ampthill, I dropped off in Ampthill. Then I went up to MK. Picked up a lovely sofa this woman bought. I drove it about 5 miles around the corner. She gave me a tip. She said, you got any change on you? And I went, yes. Because it's 60 quid. And I'm thinking, if you're paying me in 5, 10s or 20s, you know, unless you're going to give me £2 £50 notes, you don't actually need any change. And she said, no, she says, I want to give you a tip. Because I made a point with them. I say about the Laura Ashley thing, some people get the needle when they go, it's only going 3 miles. And I go, hold on a second, you've just bought a sofa that was £12,000 or £1,200 in the sale. You've just bought it for 500 quid. So you just saved £700, and then for the sake of 60 quid to drop it round the corner, you're going to go, no, I'm not paying that. You're going to put it in the back of your mate's van. It's got a load of oil and tools on the bottom and mess the thing up. You know, you come this far. So, and you know, from my point of view, I might have to drive a Luton van to Dunstable to pick it up, to drop it off, and then drive all the way back again. It's 3 hours work on that. So I don't think I'm being unreasonable. Obviously, I try to get more than one on, or I try to be in the area. So I've done that one, and then one pinged up late and buzzard over to back up to MK again. Swung down, picked that one up. Something I do like about this job, I said, you know, which I'm you're going to miss with the bigger vehicles, is that when you can solve a problem. It was a big wooden box, and the guy started to put it on the tail lift with like the electronic pallet truck. Pallet truck packed up. And he's like, oh, he says, he's been doing this all the time. I said, don't worry, I've got a plan. We pulled it out, got the other pallet truck, manoeuvred it over. I kind of like the problem solving. Don't worry, we'll get it on. I don't care. I've got ratchet straps. We'll find this. If you get one end and I'll get the pallet truck on the other end, do that all the time. I kind of like that. It's kind of fun. I like that. But anyway, turned out to MK, and then on the way up to MK, it's Friday afternoon, starting to ping back up again, guys. I was pleased to say 2 or 3 jobs on there, and I thought, I'm not going to be cheap on them. I don't need them. Don't need to be cheap, because I'm going to get one of them. And I got the one I wanted. It was Friday afternoon, picking up in Northampton, going to Slough. Friday afternoons, I always end up in Slough. I don't know why, because it means that you're going to guarantee. I mean, with the lockdown, it's been easy, but I'm then sitting on the 25 all the way home, 2 miles an hour. You know, tail lights, bang, bang, bang. But and it's going to IT Transport, and I love IT Transport. If you ever get the opportunity to go IT Transport in Slough, they are so efficient. They're absolutely brilliant. I rang him up. He said it's 6 pallets, but they're really light. You can stack them on top of each other. And I went, well, I'm in a Luton and I can get 5 pallets. And he said, oh, you'll do it easy. He didn't actually say you'll do it easy. He used the word I don't use on the YouTube. But and it was a dream. 6 pallets, but they were Euro pallets. The guy said, do you want me to double stack them, the fork truck? I said, yeah. Bang, bang, bang in. And the thing that I love about that firm, you know, is when you get there, they are super efficient. You know, the fork truck driver turned around and said, I've just got to do this, I'll be over there, and I'll be with you in 2 minutes. Literally 2 minutes. He's sitting in the back ready to go. Jump, jump, jump. He had the old job off. I think if I was in their yard for 10 minutes, I'd be amazed. I said to the guy, I made the fork truck driver smile. I said, I love you guys. And he looked at me like, I said, honestly, I normally spend the amount of time just trying to find someone to talk to. I said, the only way I think I can get this job out any quicker is if I opened the back doors, slammed it into reverse and jacked the brakes on. And he laughed, and that was me done. And then I come back, I've got nothing for Monday. So Monday's going to be, I'll have a look on Sunday afternoon, or I'm just going to wing it. But yeah, that's kind of, that's my week on the exchange, guys. I'm going to talk about it though, because it's just crass. But you can do the math yourself. You'll work out roughly how much them jobs are, and you know, a couple of end user jobs in there, and it's been a good week. So, and I hope your week has been a good week. And from me and Vincent, Starry Bear, we hope you take care and take money.